I'm live. Holy man, let me get my glasses right here, fella. I was gonna. I don't get my right glass. Hold on. I was gonna, record some working out. Let's see. Hold on a second. So, it says you want to go live. Try it out. So I'm trying it out. It's only 2:45. Hold on. Let me get glasses I can see with. I didn't expect this. I'm just doing weights. Hold on, fellas. Let me know what you hear. This is my weight room. Guys don't know me up in the Tennessee hills. I got my forest, not woods, right over there. Right there, dogs here. And this is my weight room. And I got another home in town. But I'm here now. I got all kinds of things wrong with me, but I work out. So I was doing some weights, bench. I blew out my shoulder last month, right before a powerlifting meet. And let me see. Is that better? That ain't better. Man, I didn't plan on this. What the hell, right? Is that all right, fellas? Okay. So I was, there you go. That's stupid. But anyhow, right before powerlifting meet, 3 weeks before powerlifting meet, I'm doing 275, then I go to 280. It's one of the videos, and it went pop. Pain. Lucky I had a guy to help me pull it off. So I've been struggling back. I went to the powerlifting meet, and everything was hurting, so I had to just do deadlift. I did good on the deadlift. But this meet, the promoter suggested I do squats too. So now I'm doing squats. You got to go deep. It ain't just doing squats. You got to go deep. It's a videos on here too. All right. Welcome to live. Remember to guard your privacy. Yeah, my privacy. What do I got? All right. Hold on. Woo! Anyhow, no, I can't. So, yeah, man. So I'm doing these deep squats, and I can tell something's going on. Now I'm in the 220 weight division. I'm at 225 in a week. There's something about squats. It did the same thing I've been doing squats on and off. I just stopped because I couldn't get my hands on the bar. But I said, well, let me see if I can get the hands on the bar. So I went to the gym. I got my hands on the bar. So I called him. I said, okay, I'll do it. He says, good. But it ain't just getting your hands on the bar somewhere. You got to go deep. The videos are on here. I didn't expect this, so this is all ad lib. And I got to do more. I got to do more weights. Is there anybody there? I don't know. This is crazy. I don't even know how it's working. I'm all for Wi-Fi way in the other room, and all these walls, all of them. Well, not that one. This is a fake wall. All the other walls are cinder block. So anyway, let me do another set. I'm doing sets to try to find positioning. Like I said, the shoulder, I blew it out. It hurts. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That hurts. Forget about scratching my back. Like I'm laying in bed and I got to push my hernia back in. So I'm laying on this side and it holds it in. And now I'm trying to get the covers. This pulling a cover. That hurts. See what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get some reps in for the meet this March 23rd. If there's a way to ask me a question, I've been doing weights on and off all my life. So I'm putting my pinky on the ring, and instead of my normal bench, I'm trying to go lower on my chest like this, see? And I keep my elbows tight. See, that hurt a little bit. When I start going up in weight, it's going to drive me nuts. So I don't know if that's better, or, put the middle finger on the ring. I'm trying to experiment because I got a meet in a few weeks. I don't know, do I go higher again? But there, like that's my normal position. That ain't bad. Okay, let me see. I go here, and it's starting to hurt. It's already starting to hurt. Pissing me off. Anyhow, what are you gonna do? I write down everything I do. Even what fingers I'm using. Middle, same thing. Was about 5. I gotta go up in weight. Do I do the suspended plates? I don't know. I really don't know. Man, I can bench at least a 315 or it blew their minds. I'm 70 years old. You know what I mean? But I popped it. Popped it good. Anyhow, yeah. I live alone here. And when I go into town, I help babysit the grandkids at the missus' house, but I live here. Anyhow. I don't know. Is anyone there? Ask a question. I'll talk to you. Hey, man. How you doing? What do we got here? Some dude. How's the bench? Man. Some dude. Hey, some dude. The bench is going not too good, man, because I blew it out. The video's here of me actually blowing it out on a 280. And that's for rep. It's nothing. It's pissing me off, you know. So, anyhow, what am I? I hope that ain't bad what I just said. I don't know what it is. So, I'm trying to just work my way up to something. Now, I got these other things I developed. I might do them. I'll show them talking about it. You see this thing? Alright, now that don't gauge. You know what I'm saying? When I lift it, it don't gauge it. An extra 50 pounds. But about here, it's disengaged, so to speak. So down here, where that part where it really hurts, it's still at 135. It's just a trick I do. I call them suspended plates. But like I was saying, that squat thing, man. See, I've been doing because I can't get my hand on bars, and I usually do the straps. Go look at my video, just see what I'm talking about. So I'm just doing my normal thing, maybe doing hack squats or leg press. I'm telling you, man, you want to gain weight. I'm an old guy, right? I'm a lifelong natty. I got no tests. I got tests. I don't use it, you know, because I got in-laws, you know. They're in martial arts and jiu-jitsu fighting, you know. But no. The squats do something. Now, you don't have to go as far down as I'm trying to go because of the powerlifting. They got to get that knee and that crease in your hips got to be. But anyway, get down here. I don't care. Do that. You don't have to impress nobody. That's the other thing. Don't let your ego get in the way. You're on your own travel. You know? You're on your own excursion. You're on your own adventure through life, which is going to go by fast. Fellas, I'm 70. I grew up in the 50s. Anyhow. Yeah, do the squat with just the bar. You know, work your way up to that 335. Do 10 reps. Put it down. Do another. Do sets. If that's as far as the weight you want to go. Do sets. Do sets of 5. Do 5 sets of 5. That's a good number, you know. And at 250 in a month, you know. But just get down there and really get to the burn. There's something about squats. I'm just telling you because it's pissing me off. I'm trying to stay within the 220 division. And I usually stay around 218. So I'm doing squats for 2 weeks, and I'm going down, and I'm going crazy. I'm at 225. I ain't done nothing now. I eat the same way. Ugh. I'm going to diet now. Okay, so anyway, let me get this set up. Yeah, you can, I built those suspended plates, but there you go. Hey, man. Are you a fan of the ink spots? You mean the group way back when? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fan. I was into jazz, too. Hey, what's the name of the album? Kinda Blue? Is it Kinda Blue? Miles Davis? The great. I mean, I'm a musician, too. Go look at all my stuff. You see, I play pretty. I don't play no more. The guitars are in the house in the stands. I haven't touched them in a decade. maybe for a few minutes, because if you don't have the calluses on your fingers, and you do stretching like Stevie Ray Vaughan or Leslie West, you'll be tore up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes you'll be tore up. So anyway, yeah, I got a nice Les Paul in the kitchen living room. When I leave some, I leave it. I was a voting member of the Grammys, so I knew how to play guitar. But anyhow, the Ink Spots, that's the 50s, baby. But anyway, 1959, Kinda Blue, Miles Davis. I would venture to say right now in sales, I would say it's in the top 50 right now in jazz. Right now, even though it was done in 1959, I think. John Coltrane was on the album. I'm going to get music theory to you. There's chordal improvisation and there's modal improvisation. He was one of the forerunners into modal improvisation, which basically got the fusion thing getting going in the 60s. Jeff Beck, John McLaughlin. Remember Bitches Brew? Yeah, I was into some songs from the 50s. Oh yeah, I was watching this movie called, what the heck was it called? Damn it. The Loveless. With a young William Dafoe, the bikers, and it's in the 50s. But the background music, had that 50s twinge to it. It was pretty good. Well, it was a melodrama. Bikes involved. It's pretty good. The Platters are good too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was more into the blues stuff too. And back then there was a lot of good blues players. They were coming up. There was one white dude. He was the one that started the distortion. I just can't think. He went, da-da! And he started with the distortion. I can't remember. It's been a while. Like I said, once I leave something, I don't really listen to music much anymore. I don't know why. It depresses me because I was this close, man. This close. Anyhow, then I already bought this place, yeah. I'd drive to LA, do a gig. A lot of good music in the 50s. I'm talking structurally because I grew up as a musician. I was playing music at Ford, reading music, But the structuring of music in the 50s, even the 60s, that crossover with all the harmonies and stuff, the vocals. You had guys, crooners, they could really sing, And in the 60s too. I'm thinking because I don't really follow it anymore. I'm trying to think what in the 50s. I was listening to the blues. A lot of good blues from the 50s, which a lot of the songs you built, like Led Zeppelin's first album, they had one old blues guy literally sued him and got like $1 million. So, I saw them groups in the 60s too. Led Zeppelin, everybody, Janis Joplin, Johnny Winter, Creedence, Steppenwolf, Jay Giles, Leslie West, Mountain. Who's the other group? I just flipped up. Oh, Alvin Lee, 10 years after. Oh yeah, the Stones. I like the Stones. I like the way they wrote. They really, they weren't the Beatles. To me, the Beatles was like pop music. I mean, I know where they were coming from. They were taking okay, I could go to standard music, pop music, not music, standard music from the 50s and the 40s and look at the chord structure, learn them chords, change the beat, change the melody, and make a new song. You understand how it works? But they seem more like pop music, the Beatles. I was into the blues stuff, and 10 Years After, and Mountain, and Leslie West, and who else? I've seen so many groups, man. It was a good group, James Gang, with Joe Walsh, who later went on to the Eagles. Joe Walsh just got his own style of guitar playing. He sure can know how to play the right note. Leslie West was the best at that, but anyhow. I'm still watching. Hey, Brian Jones, yeah. Yeah, the Stones had their own thing going. Yeah, they were good. They're still good. I think about that because, I work out and I have people say, how are you so healthy in my age? I go, hey, You go to talk to just the Rolling Stones because I say Mick Jagger, Keith Richards. Hey, what vitamins are they on, man? Because they're still going, you know. Yeah, you can. Yeah, see, I don't follow music like I used to. Now, if you want to see kind of stuff I like, go to my playlist. I'm not kidding you, and go to my vibrations. There's such a mix of music there. Just hit play them all or something. I don't know, but there's ranging from all types of music, all types of everything. But you'll hear songs, a lot of one-hit wonders. Guys will just write one great song and then boom, you know. It's a good song. It's a good song. But the 60s, 50s had really very, very good writers. What would I say? The 70s was a turning point. Hendrix blew it apart in the rock in the 60s. Then came Van Halen, which even as a guitar player, I'm going, whoa. And then remember, disco came in. And then we had, they had the punk, but there was the other groups, like the Cars and all, which is still good music. And then the Ramones, you know, you have to understand, I lived in New York. I mean, I go to New York City on the train, nothing flat, you know. I used to hang out in New York City. Now I'm way down to, my relatives are from down here in the country. And I'd always go to them in the summers, and I always didn't want to leave because I just like the woods and streams and crawdaddies and frogs and, you know. But getting back to the music, yeah. The 80s was cool. I would call it the synthesizer keyboard decade. You know, it's a lot of groups, they use the keyboards and the synthesizers. Oh, remember Emerson, Lake and Palmer? A lot of people don't know. That group was way out, man. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. No one even remembers it. Did you like Black Sabbath at all? Hell yeah. Yeah, man. What was that? Neon Nights? Remember that? Neon Nights, N-I-G-H-T. Remember that song from Black Sabbath when the other guy that was still Black Sabbath, yeah. You like that lead, man? Was that lead good? Yes or no? Yeah, man. I got it on a cassette somewhere. I think I blew it up. Neon Nights. That guy could sing. He was like an opera singer. He's died, right? Yeah, he died. Everybody's checking out. All my friends. I have the ex of one, not the ex. I have the wife of one of my friends. She just called me because I didn't talk to him much since politics. I don't know. I really got depressed. We've been friends since 15. But anyhow, she said he died. He never called me. Wow, unbelievable. But anyway, everyone's checking out. But yeah, Black Sabbath. Very good. Very good. He's still around, right? Yeah, he's still around. Nice wife. What was I thinking? See, if you see my vibrations, you'll see songs that I can't remember the name of, you know. These days, brother, you got that right. I mean, can I get a little, not political, social? What's with this gender shit? I don't even know what they're talking about. You know, here's a woman, here's a man. They want Tampax in the men's bathroom, and guys can go in the girls' bathroom. Come on. You know, it's like you got to know limitations to yourselves. I'm nobody. I'm not a philosopher, but you got to have some kind of rule system and moral code, or society will fall apart. You're gonna have a foundation, you know. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, people are going weird now. I mean, you know, I'm a guy, you know, with the Harley, you know, live and learn, man. I mean, live and let live, you know. I've lived all over the country with properties. I'm not a hobo. I had one nice one right outside of Death Valley. Oh, man. And then I had a nice ranch in the plains. That was cool, too. Nice home in Florida. I lived in Santa Barbara. I used to personally train actors. I ain't giving you the names. A lot of them are this, you know. But, and they got families. They're still in the closet. If I told you, put it this way, I'm going to say something. What I know right now, one phone call to Storm Magazine, I can verify I make some money. But I'm not like that. I was a personal trainer, nice guys. But else I'll make $1 million a movie and they spend $2 million with the wife and they're broke. So, you know, that's all the shit though. I gotta read my glasses. Uber rich people are weirdos of a different variety. Spooky stuff for real Ubers, yeah. Yeah, I don't use them. I live out in the boons. I don't even know if they could. I'm 15 to 20 miles from like a Walmart. They ain't coming out here. I'm fine, man. I mean, I'm kind of like quasi. Because I can go off grid like that if I want. You know what I mean? Let me do another set. I got to do a set here. I'm supposed to be working. Hey, whoever you are, thanks, because I'm talking instead of talking to myself, I'm talking to somebody. But I know people that would do an Uber, in the town, and they make a buck or two. You gotta have a car that runs well, But me, I'm retired. I'm 70 years old, Let me do a set. So where are you basically from? State or something? Hold on a second. Let me get this going. I gotta work out a little bit. I'm gonna go pinky. So now we're doing big weight now, 135, 185. See, but now right here, see it disengages. So I'm still at the 30. I'm gonna go a little higher in the chest. Yeah, that's good. I'll work my way up this way. I'll be up all night. Right about there, keep it in, push it. Alright, now let me try a little. I'm still experimenting with the pain. That won't hurt. Here's the best position here on the bench because I like to, do a little good, little bit of weight. 185. So where you at? Where you at, man? Some dude, I like that name. Some dude. Where you coming from? Not the address, I'm in Tennessee Hills. From Connecticut. Currently, north of Chicago. You're in New Jersey? No, man. I'm from New York, on the island. Fishing boat. Right there in the canal, go fishing every night. Day. No, I haven't been back there in almost 50 years. I'm in the Tennessee Hills, eastern Tennessee. Right up, the mountains are right over there. I'm in hill country. My land goes like this. 25 yards, I'm in an old growth forest, with trees like this. And my forest, not mine, I just own it. And it's nice in there because it's just an acre, a couple acres. But it's different than a woods. Because it's just trees, because of the canopy. You can walk, it just leaves, And I got ginseng up in there. Hold on. If you catch it right, the ginseng in the fall, the leaves will reek of ginseng, if you know what ginseng is. There's people around here, they make money by selling ginseng to people. Here's a tincture of all the roots and leaves. And I took a nip because it works. I'm taking over now. I'm talking to your health, brother. Just a little bit. But, yeah. Yeah, it's all country here. My neighbor's at least football field that way. There's a guy across the street, but he's about at least almost a football field. Yeah, if you like me, I have nothing against humanity, but I like it when they ain't around, you know what I mean? So sometimes you can be out in the middle of nowhere and have a property, and then it gets annoying with the dirt bikers and the four-wheelers and shit. I had a problem with them over in the desert. And then that was nice because I used to hang out in the Death Valley Park. A lot of mines, a lot of gold I didn't know at the time what I was looking at. But living here for like 12 years and reading a lot, I used to read a lot. You know, agree, too much humanity isn't. Yeah, man. Hey, first off, Tank, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, man. You know, my phone has all that. That's why I'm freaking out this is working. To your, as well. Do you ever use Instagram? No. You know, should I? Should I? A friend gave me this. I own my own property. I always made sure I own my own properties. But financially, I live on less than $10,000 a year. You know, my Social Security. But I live well. I mean, if it got a little rougher, I'd start my victory garden up, or And I used to have chickens. Chicken hawk took them out, and I just want to get them back. But chickens are good. I got fresh eggs every day. It was great. All right, 185. Let me put them. Yeah, so working out is good for you. If nothing else, for your health. It'll help your health. Your body, okay, if I'm in the sun, I get a tan. If it's where it's less sunlight, I'll turn more white, pale, so I can get vitamin D. Okay, I'm playing guitar. The body makes calluses or calluses on your feet. If you don't work out, your body's just going to turn into a worm. You got to stress your body. Your body reacts to stress. I'm not in any gear. I'm on just me. I'm proof you got to work out, but you got to have the discipline to do it. I'm not talking straight to you. I got to have the discipline to do it, because there's most of the time I didn't want to work. I want to sit on a chair. I come in and say, I got to get some sets done, I've been watching you for 7 years. Really? Oh, that's cool. Hey, man. Well, then you know, right? I mean, I would have kept doing it, but kept benching, but I hurt my shoulder. Dig it, right? So I noticed I didn't hurt too much on incline. Right now, if I go incline, it won't hurt at all, but I got to train for when I compete. It costs money, too, $110, $20 to sign up. Memberships can be between $30 and $50, and it's a time of getting there. But anyhow, what was I going to say? Yeah, so eventually I went to overhead press for a while. You can see that on my videos. And I got up to a 200 on the rack. Boom, I love them. I wish they had that in powerlifting. But they got this, which is fine with me. So, yeah. So you had another username. So, you ain't George, are you? What happened to George? Yeah. You have a lot of guys. I've been watching you for 7 years. Is it that long? Wow. Nah, it can't be 7. Is it 7? Oh, I had other channels. Some of them got kicked off because of politics and honesty about things. And then I got a channel. What was the name of that place? There was another social media thing where you could let it all hang out. Oh man, I was very popular. But I mean, I just want to do what I do. Most guys, from my experience, no, most guys can't bench 300. And to me, I didn't know no better, so I got my 2 wheels, I kept going. I got 3 wheels, and I got up to 330, Not the first bench, but when you have to understand, I had a musical career for quite a while. I mean, I wasn't doing bench. But when I start back, I was nearing my 66th birthday, if I'm correct. I was 65, getting to 66, right away, right, and I was my daughter-in-law was pregnant. I says, and I'm talking to my son, hey, I can't wait to go fishing. He says, yeah, well, you ain't going fishing right away. We're talking 5 to 7. I'm thinking, I ain't making it 5 to 7. I was smoking cigars, drinking like a fish. I was still healthy because I got to cut wood and stuff. I was saving money by living in the living room with the fireplace. My electric bill was $15. I had built my own solar panels. I used rainwater. The house, you run it, you turn its rainwater through cisterns and pumps. But anyhow, I said, wait a minute, I ain't going to make it. So I said, right away, so I got to change my ways. And I got a gym, a rack, one of these things, and I just started back. And then, I don't know, I must have been into it for a little bit, 8, 9 months. And then I said, let me go on YouTube again, but weights instead of politics and everything no one wants to hear if it's the truth. And I don't pull no punches, but you get in trouble on YouTube. I warned everybody about the, the little lockdown we had on that bullshit. I said, and get out in the sun in the summer, because I know about vitamin D. I already knew about that. You got to take vitamin D to build your muscles. Either get a lot of sunlight or eat a lot of sardines, But anyhow, so I started working out. Then you see, I did the 300 bench, and then I got working up to. I got a 335. I didn't film it, but I got a 330, and the shoulder. My hernia's killing me. And then I, what do you got? Always found it pretty inspiring. Do you think what's the most important? Shoulders, tricep, or pecs for bench, or what would you rank them? Let me see right here. First, all right, hold on. It was around 65, but anyhow. Always found it pretty inspiring. Do you think what's the most important? All right, shoulders, triceps, pecs, and bench. Like the slingshot I got, it's for this part. That's the weak part. If you build up your triceps, you'll get a better bench. I have my personal opinion, the triceps are the move. You got your pec, the delts are involved, and obviously the pecs are involved. But without the triceps, you ain't getting from here. You understand? That's what that the slingshot's for, to help you get through the weak delt, the pecs, and get to the triceps, which is strong. But basically do those dirty 30s that I show you. That's, you don't have to do this. I'm ready for a competition, so I got to focus in on my exact lifts. But after this competition, I'll have like 2 months off. I'm going to go back to accessory work, like doing dirty 30s one night. Inclines are good. Overhead press is great. Works the tricep. Delts in a different angle. You can do some, flies, but I don't believe way out here. You're gonna rip the hell out of you. Like this kind of thing. And get a weight that you go for rep work. You want to build some muscle. There's no competition in flies, so you do rep work, and the rep work to me is around 15 reps. That builds muscle. I'm going for a lift, so I'm working down low. Right now. Now I'll go into muscle work, put some more horsepower on the muscle. Okay. I'll put some more horsepower in the engine. But right now I gotta learn the skill of it. There's a lot of skill when you're doing singles. A lot of coordination, what muscles kicking in when and how much and all this stuff. Like in the deadlift and the squat. There's all kinds of, there's a coordination thing to getting a PR. And powerlifting is your PR, so it's different. But regular working out, go with the rep work. Always found, all right. Yeah, I prefer. Yeah, that'll work too. Decline's good. I don't do it much because I don't got no spotters and I don't want to get jammed up, But yeah, that works. Declines are good. But at my age, I got that, saggy titty fat. So I really want to work the upper part to fill it up. I don't want to look, I'm not a bodybuilder, but But yet the declines work. They all work. Decline, flat, incline. Incline seems to not hurt my shoulders almost at all. I come down right on my chin. Be careful. And I'm fine. Bench seems to tear me to hell, Maybe because I'm doing a lot of weight. But I did 290. I did 290 on incline, so I know I could have done 300. I'm really pushing the deadlift right now. I'd say by the my hernia. I'd say by the December event in Gatlinburg, I'll be pulling a 400. Now deadlifts are it's not just pulling. There's all this coordination. When are you going to kick your legs and when are you going to put your lat into it? But anyway, with the bench, I've been working on with people because when you I had my own business for years and years, 20, 30 years. And then my ex is taking care of it now. So you learn about manufacturing, you have to learn about buying in bulk, sub-assembly work. So that's what I'm doing now about these suspended plates, which will definitely got me to over 330 bench. See, because if you train alone, you need something. Okay, you see how Louis Simmons got those chains, and obviously as the chain hits the floor, you got less weight, right? And then as you get it up, boom, 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 then the weight kicks up. Why does he use them? And why does he use the rubber bands on his bench, his squats, every damn thing, deadlifts? You see how them guys work, right? Rest in peace, Louis Simmons. Well, in a way, that's in the same thing. The weight changes through the weaknesses, because you're only as strong as your weakest link. So the weakest link on bench is right here. See always people trying to get off here. They put the board here, and they do, floor bench, which is another great accessory. So this is a great accessory thing, and I was trying to calculate how much I can make it for, because I got my own welding shop, and blah, blah, blah. How much could I charge? Because I don't want to charge a lot. I don't need money. I'm an old geezer. But it'd be a good product. But anyway. If you can afford those chains that Louis Simmons got, yeah, you can throw them on in. Those big chains cost a lot of money. But with this, you just use your own weights. But anyhow, all the rubber bands work good too. Yeah, preferred okay. I'm 6'3", 260 benching, 275. Trying to get 300. Huh. Well, you're big enough, and you're fine at 63. Don't let these people, they're full of crap with the TRT and shit. Maybe you need it, I don't know. I don't need it, because I just push through. But you should be able to get a 300. Should get a 315. It might be how you're training. You know what I mean? Back it down. You're 260, you bench at 275. You go by percentages. Figure out percentages. Start back down to, let's say, I don't know if you're fried now, if you're crash and burn. I don't know if you're just working right now. Your sets. But usually the best way I think was the Doug Hepburn way. Okay, if you can do it 275. I go back down to 225. Okay, go back down to 225. Well, if you need bigger triceps, you got to do the dirty 30s. Have you seen the dirty 30s one? You do 30 30s, but not every day. You do a bench day, you do a 30 30s day, or you end a bench day. But you can overtrain at our age. You got to get that. You got to know when you did enough. But 30 30s will get your triceps like nothing else. That's 30 reps. You got to look at that YouTube 30 30s. But on your bench day, start with 225. I don't want nothing but, I don't even want 5 reps. Do 3 reps, 225. Do it for 5 sets. 5 sets of 3 reps. You understand? Then do 5, till you can do 5 sets of 5 reps. If you can do 5 sets of 5 reps at 225, okay, now, you add 5 or 10 pounds, 235, and start all over again. Try to get 3 reps for 5 sets. If you can only get 3 on the first one, second one is 2, and then a 1, you can't do it, you get a 0, then rest 10 minutes and you'll get a 1. And then work your way up to 3 reps at 5 sets at 235. You see what I'm saying? And then work your way up to, well, that'd be 3 sets of 5. And then work your way up to the 5 sets and do 5. So eventually you get into 5 for 5. But you can stay with 3 for, if you that's just a preference. But you got to get to 3 for 5. If you want to stay with 3 for 5, then you go to another 10 pounds and start all over again. Do 245, 3 reps. You're not going to get 3 all the way through. So wherever it starts on 2-1 or whatever, you just keep going. 4,000 calories a day is enough. Also meant I was I'm 27. You're 27 years old. Shit. You should be doing 350, man. No, 4,000 calories a day, yeah, it should be enough. I mean, I don't know what you're doing for work. You know what I mean? You start with 4,000 calories. Good food, sardines, tons. You got to do a dozen eggs a day, man. A dozen eggs. You know, you can eat the bread if you want. Bread's fine. Whole wheat bread's better. But a good white bread, I never bothered me on, eggs and toast and butter. Butter! No vegetable oil. You want to fry something, use lard. You buy that Spanish thing in that big blue plastic can thing. You know what I'm talking about. You want cholesterol. Cholesterol, it makes all your hormones. This cholesterol is bullshit it's bullshit. All your hormones, every one of your hormones is broken down of cholesterol molecules. So make sure you get 4,000 calories. If you can drink milk, knock down a quart a day. If you want to gain more weight. No, I don't think you need 200 grams of protein a day. I think that's overrated. I don't think you need that much protein. I would say 150 be enough, really. Or anything above 100, okay? But up to a dozen eggs a day, plus you got to eat a couple cans of sardines. I don't care if you don't like them, start eating them. I got recipes on there. You check them out, man. Sardines, my mouth's watering. I got my little grandson eating sardines now. And his mother's going, don't feed it out, it's stuck up the house. I said, okay, I'll feed him over my house. But anyhow, yeah, about 100's fine. 160, that's more than enough, man. And, if you don't want to get too much chubby, then, make sure you're more the protein and the calories. You can have the calories, but just don't fill up on bread. Make your calories from the proteins and the starches, rice, and I like barley. I always got barley soup, chicken soup going. Right now I made a pot. I just had some at the other house. Then I had to come over here. Yeah, that's enough protein. 4,000 calories for your size should be enough. If it isn't enough, well then go to 5. Then go to 5. If you can drink, I can't drink milk. I'm a Caucasian. But if you're just a white dude or other race that can drink a lot of milk, then put it this way. I would have never, ever bought any kind of protein mix if I could have drank milk. Can you dig it? If you can drink milk, quarter milk a day. Through the day. Drink a nice glass before you go to bed. Well, that's part of your problem too, the leverage effect. So you've got to experiment on that bar. You might want to go as far out as you can, and work your chest muscles more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because yours is a leverage effect. You know what I mean? I'm built for bench. I'm only 5'8". But you're getting a leverage effect. But you can still do it. You just got to work it. You find where you like it best. The wider might be better. Then it's less tricep action. Right here's tight. Look at that shoulder. And then tricep action, and get your chest going. That's fine. There's a lot of stuff to learn. It's not just pushing the weight up, man. You got to get your shoulder blades on that bench locked in tight. And a little arch, not to make your belly closer to the bar, but to get that little bit, like you say, decline. And then find the right position. You got to expand where you want that right position to push off. And like I said, coordination. Do you flare too soon? Try to go more straight and then flare at the end. You got to experiment with the movement within the bench with a lighter weight. And then as you get heavier, but you got to experiment where you can crash, where you can, you got to, like me, I can fail every lift. I'm safe. See, that's another thing I had. You got to have safeties on your training thing. So you can experiment. Let me see, right about I can't, I got to put it back up. You understand what I'm saying? But if you work out all the mechanics, all the coordination, where you want to put your hands for your optimum bench for your arm length, tricep strength, grip strength, and do not do this stuff. What do they call it? You grab the bar, please. Don't be one of them crazy boys with the thumbless grip, all right? Yeah, I close grip, but I'm doing wide now. So your wide grip, the wide grip will be easier, yeah. It will. Should be because you got long, your long reach, man. You might be closer to 300 than just by finding the correct width. You work a width for a while. You can experiment. Like Louis Simmons say, you do close grip, you do medium grip, you wide grip. There's all these different things. I recommend you check with the West Side Barbell. It's right. I should have drove there. It was like 6 hours away. Now he's gone, right? But different methods. But that works till you find the right position. You're not going to find it till you experiment. But a wider grip will be good for you because of your arm length. And then you learn you could do the butterflies, not these, man. They're more like this, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Like that, and then you boom, straight, and you pinch it, and get this a little better. But just do more, okay. And on the bench, okay, you're wide gripping now, right? Dig it? Okay, you bring it down and do what I call pumpers. You don't go all the way up. You just go here, boom, 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 boom. Understand? Just boom, boom, do like 15 reps until it burns good. Make sure you got safeties. If you can, you let it go. If not, push it back up. You should be all right because your tricep ain't really working there. And then push it back up on a rack. Experiment, think, develop. Distance, hand position, where you go on here too. Maybe a little lower. Make sure you just feel it. Where you're really right above your shoulder. Now when you get to your shoulder, because you're unracking off the rack, you got to settle. Because you're right now pushing up. You got to settle that shoulder back. So you don't make your shoulder blades kick in too. So now you settle down. And now make sure you learn how to come straight down there. See? And you want your elbows like a 45. You don't want them here, you want them here. And then it hits about sternum here. And then you push kind of straight up. Think straight up for half the lift, then flare. Yeah. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. I do this. Yeah, I got a easy bar curl right here. But I do my double barrel skull crushers. Do it with the 2 dumbbells, man. That I got in here at the other house. Hold on a second. I do it with dumbbells. Where the heck? Oh, I got them at the other house. Hold on a second. I'm gonna everything's all screwed up. Anyhow, you use dumbbells. You can get deeper, you have to wear a bash in your skull. I'm on the bench now, right? 2 dumbbells to the side. They're just skull crushers. But instead of skull crutches, I do the dirty 30s. So check out that video. And you'll be all right with that. You know, but the curl bar skull crushes work. But I like the dumbbells so I can get down deep, you know. But actually, that's part of dirty 30s. That's the first 10. 10 of these. 10 of these. And then pushing the dumbbells together. 10 of these. You'll feel it, man. You'll feel it. Oh, man, you'll feel it. You do a couple of sets of that, Jenny, you work out and be like, wow. You know what I mean? Then go home and eat. Carb load up. Make some, a good carb load for me, be like baked ziti with a meat sauce. Or I just made curry and rice. That was good. I like, you know. And, yeah. Curry and rice. Spaghetti. Do you ever do curl bar, skull crutches? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I got another guy. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for the tips. So yeah. Do you think Doug was really a natty? Yeah. Because you can... Okay, I'm trying to keep in the 220 weight division. I can bang up to 235 and nothing flat, and I'll be lifting a lot more weight. And I'm not on gear. If I ever get on gear, I will show everybody. Because you know what happens. If I got on gear, man, everybody watching. Oh, they want to see guys or all shit. No. But I don't want to screw... You know what they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? I study this stuff all the time. I can get my hands on anything I want. But, it's not as, take TRT. You're on TRT, you're like a diabetic. You're going to be shooting that shit for the rest of your life. So you never know, you know. Dips are good for triceps. But I think they're more for, depending how you angle it. If you go more like this, it'll get the chest a lot, which might be good for the bench. And obviously this way you get more lat. Obviously you're working your tricep. They're good, but it's a compound movement, so it's good. But you can just as easy, you know, so I'm into the competition. So I could just do close grip bench. You know? Just make sure when you want to grow the muscle, you keep your reps, in my opinion, personally 10 to 15, sometimes 20. But some say 8 to 12, but at least over 10, man. You want to pump it up. You want to build the muscle. You got to, it's called hypertrophy. When you're doing hypertrophy, you do reps. I don't mean 100, okay? But, Don Reinhardt was the man. I don't know him offhand. If I saw his picture, I'd know, you know. Me from a weightlifter? I just don't know. Weightlifter? Yeah, I don't know. I should know. I don't know. I know Doug Hyburn. I should know this guy too, I guarantee you. What's the other guy? From New York. And he gave up. He was like 220, strong, man. Elder, something like that. He got screwed over between the two, Weeders and the Hoffman. So strongman, that guy, okay. Yeah, I don't forget, I forget names, but if I saw him, I go, yeah. But, yeah. Start watching strongman, but those are big dudes. Big. You know, the big's big. You know what I mean? Like I had cattle. I mean, a cow knocked me flying, you know? So, you know, Mike Metzer, you're thinking of. Thinking man's weight bodybuilder. He's the only guy that got the 300 score. He had a beautiful body. I've had it happen to me in certain things where I just say, you screwed me, fuck it, and leave, you know? And never go back to it again. That's what he did. I know what he did. I wish I hadn't. I wish he didn't. He got pissed off. He knew he won that year. He definitely looked better than Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they ripped him off, you know. And he said, screw this. But he was still looking good. He just said, screw it, and I'll just keep doing it, you know. But people do that sometimes. When they really get jilted, like a decision maybe, a martial arts thing, or boxing, whatever it is. If you get screwed by the judges, it might devastate. I've seen it happen. You know, so it's a shame. His high intensity does work. It's just one of many things. It doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you do, your body will get used to it eventually. So here comes this maniac again. And it just stops. Like I said, the stimulation. So that's what Louis Simmons figured out. So once the body says, oh, here's this lunatic again. All right, he's going to do bench like a maniac. Okay. Louis Simmons says, let's do floor bench. Let's do 3 different grips. Let's do speed work. You know, let's do this, let's do that, you know. Let's do the chains. Let's do the rubber bands. You understand? So the body can't get used to it. Because once the body gets used to it, it don't grow no more. Because think of it. A bricklayer should be built like a brick shithouse. But eventually, he'll get strong to a point. But then the body gets used for that level of weight, that level of moving the bricks around and the trowel and all this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you kept putting more bricks on, but you can't. The job is the job, you know. But what progressive overload, progressive intensity, changing range of motion works too. Instead of a full bench, like I said, do the pumpers. Or do the partials. Oh, battery's low, 15%. I'll have to go a little bit. Or if you got safeties, do unrack and do negatives. Boom. Boom, you know, load it up again. So it's things like that. So, yeah. Did you watch the Steelers in the 70s? No. I really got into football because my son lately, he's got a home. I go over there and watch the football, and I got into it. You know? What do I get into? I do what I do, and I mean, I do what I do, you know? I'm a loner. I'm a hermit, you know. I'm doing. If I did the music, I'd be going nuts 4 or 5 hours a day. Now I'm doing this. You can't go that much, so you know, I do what I got to do. But no, I didn't switch to football and those kind of sports. Boxing, yeah. Kickboxing, yeah. I've trained on a champion kickboxers. That was a long time ago. I picked the wrong thing. I should have stayed in college and got more engineering or something. I don't know. But whatever you do, you do. But I'm happy. I'm still alive, right? Like I said, most people I know, they're all checked out. I don't know why. So the main thing is keep active. And like I said, work that Doug Hepburn idea. 3. And then go up and work it again until you can get all 3 for 5 sets. Just keep going. You'll definitely get over 300. And start doing the pumpers. And then do close grip too for your triceps. Dirty 30s, floor bench. Just put on the floor. You'll be fine. I'm going to have to go in a few minutes. You heard it beeping? Did you hear it beeping? Damn, I don't have a charger in here. When it goes, it goes. How about that? I love baseball. I was a hell of a shortstop, man. Nothing get by. Nothing, man. I'm really fast anyway. So anyway, and I talked that thing into the first baseman. Then they put me in outfield. I pegged home. I threw a strike from the outfield, man. Yeah, I love, for a sport, a game, a thing. I love baseball. I really loved it. I used to go see the Mets. Remember the amazing Mets the year they were? Yeah, that's when I was out there. Yeah, I was into that. Watching Maris. But the Mets, my father used to take me. And we won, when the Mets were always losing. And then that one year, it was unbelievable. Ron Swoboda. I can't remember all the guys. Those are good times. Rest in peace, Pop. I don't think about that shit. Yeah, don't let your memories tie you down, too. It's like a cement life preserver. You got to put those memories aside. But, yeah. I won't be doing working out. But try to, I told you. Close grip. Get your grip right, the widths. Dirty 30s will tear the hell out of your triceps. All right? Make sure you don't overtrain. And maybe you could train every three days, like a Monday and a Thursday, And if you're going to do workout the next day, we'll do something, you can do up and down, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, and then rest 3 days. So I used to do a 4-day. I got different routines. I should write them all down. There's so much stuff. Yes, here you go, Nolan Ryan. You throw that ball out. Yeah, there was some times back then. Oh, I lived on the water, so we do a lot of going out fishing. All through the years, snow, we out there fishing. I miss that. I miss the saltwater fishing and eating. Maybe that's why I'm so, it was that kind of life and food, And, old school kind of eating, from the old, from the old country, So anyway, hey, how many guys? Hey, so thanks. I don't know who you are, some do, but I don't know. This was just by chance. I just was going to record a little bit of this, and YouTube said, "Do you want to go live?" And I go, "Yeah, okay." I didn't even know it. Let me try it out. So you're doing me a favor because I'm just hanging out and I'm going to work out to the dawn, So, yeah, I'm low on juice. But I'll do this again. I don't know how I should do this. Maybe I'll do a notification, subscribe, and I'll do a notification because if I'm here at my house, I can do this, after midnight chat session, But try those few things. Your calories, if you're overweight, the trouble burn will give you the power. But if you need more strength, we'll kick up the calories. But try a good solid 4,000 calories, not cakes and pastry. A lot of protein in there. And sardines. I'm telling you. Sardines. All right, nice talking to you guys. Hey, you made my night, man, because I was over here and I had Coast to Coast on. And I suddenly record. Maybe I'll get something out here, put on my channel. So I don't even know how this works. If this stays on the channel or I don't know. So I'll find out when I turn it on. What do I do here? I don't even know. Oh, I hit the button. But hey, thanks, man. We'll come again. Let me know. I'll see you again. Make sure you let me know. Try some of the things I suggested. I don't know. Does this go on my channel so you can watch it again? Because we talked a lot of stuff, man. All right. Hey, nice talking to you. I'll come and check out now, fellas, right? Love you guys. Lift hard and heavy. No one lives forever, but don't be a couch potato because your body goes, really? All right, well, we're not going to think about you no more. So you tell the body, I'm still here, man. And you'll keep going, all right? Lift hard, heavy, fellas. I'm checking out. See you next time.